good? What's up, Messy Mob? It's your girl, Messy Maya, and I am back again with another video. So today we are going to be getting into the Baddies East episode that just dropped tonight. Y'all know the Zeus app was not working, but one thing about me, baby, I'm gonna try to find a way, okay? So basically, I was trying to watch it on my TV, but the app wasn't working. But guess what, baby? One thing about me, I'm gonna figure it out, baby. So I pulled out my iPad and I went on that browser, girl, and it was working. So, child, I just feel like if you haven't watched it by now, I just feel like you really ain't want to watch it for real. Because if you really want to watch it, girl, you gonna find a way. Period. So, anyways, yeah. So that was that, child. I found a way to watch it, girl. Like I said, girl, on the browser, it's working. So if you haven't watched it by now, girl, go to Google, look it up and watch it that way. Okay. So just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and turn on that post notification bell so you know every single time I post. It's Messy Maya. It's the Messy Mob, girl. We are lit over here. Trust and believe that. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So the girls are on two different sprinters. So we have Natalie, Rolly, Scotty, and T on one bus. And then we have Camila, Sky, Tessiki, Saya, Smiley, Anna, and I think, yeah, that was the second bus, okay? So, girl, when I tell you that Scotty is already off to a bad start with her lapdog duties, girl, she can't even hide it, girl. She can't even try to hide it, girl, even if she tried, girl. So they basically get on a bus. Like I said, Scotty, T, Natalie, and Rolly, girl. And they get on the bus. The first thing Scotty says is, Natalie, what seat do you want? Do you want this seat? Do you want that? Girl, you guys are on a sprinter. It is for you guys. Does it really matter what seat she wants? Like, and then Natalie is steady saying, girl, it doesn't matter. I can sit wherever. But do you want to sit here? Like, I just, like, girl, you are a lapdog. Pipe down. Like, you can't even try to hide it. You can't even try. Oh my goodness. Get her out of your mouth. So, girl, Natalie is sitting on the bus and she is talking to the girls, and all I am focused on is that horrible, horrendous, terrible, terrible part in her hair. I'm just like, girl, who did your part? Who did your part? It was big, it was bad, and then the craters on her face getting ate up by the makeup. I'm just like, baby, like, come on, Natalie, like, you're the EP, step harder than this. But other than those two things, child, her outfit was cute. I liked the denim, and I also did like the blue streak in her hair. I thought it was cute, child. I guess, girl. Let's move on. So on the other bus, Sky is handing out flowers, and I don't know, I just thought it was so sweet. Like, it's just a different person. Like, you can just tell that she is just so happy. She's in her soft girl era. I'm just loving it for Sky. I'm like, she is just so sweet, girl. This is not the Sky that I seen on Black Ink Crew, girl. I love it. I love to see the growth. It seems like she's the only one who has grown up, child. Like, believe it or not, because I know Natalie brings the entertainment and the drama or whatever, and she be story producing, which I don't mind. It's really whatever. I just accepted it at this point. She's 40. She's going to stay stuck in her ways, child. You know what I'm saying? Doing stuff that she was doing when she was 24 on BGC. But that's what I really want for Natalie. Like, the way that Sky is just a completely different person. She's so happy, but her personality still shines through. Like, it's not like she's boring or anything. Like I said, her personality still shines through. She's sitting cute. You know what I'm saying? She's real sweet. That's what I want for Natalie, because it's like, girl, you can tell that Sky is genuinely happy. But it's like Natalie play fake like she's so happy, and you know what I'm saying? And I know she got money, and I know she's successful, and she has her family, she has her child, she has her husband. But it's just like, if you're so happy in your real life, why are you radiating so much negativity on your show? Like, the way that Sky came on the show, I would expect Natalie to act like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, be like the mother. You know what I'm saying? Not the mother, but you know, you're the EP, girl. Be the boss. She's not, chap. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Hopefully, girl. So on that bus, Anna Mac is complaining about her finger. She has a finger brace on or whatever. Camila is trying to nurture her back to good health, girl. What else, girl? They're sitting on the bus, chilling, and Smiley ends up turning over to Tesiki and basically asking her about Natalie. So this is how I know Tesiki is not for TV, because you know how like the girls will basically, it's a setup scene. You know what I'm saying? Like Zeus sits them down, tells them to basically recap what happened, ask this, ask that, so it could be a conversation. When I tell y'all that Smiley asked her that question and Tesiki kept it real short and sweet, I'm like, this, you just know Tesiki is not a TV type girl, okay? So Tesiki, like I said, she kept it very short and sweet. She was like, she's a meatball ass bitch. I don't like her. She's goofy, and that's just that. You know what I'm saying? She's just goofy, and when I see her, it's up. She kept it real short and sweet. Like, I feel like Smiley was like actually trying to get an actual conversation out of that, but Tesiki kept it real short and sweet, girl. She said, girl, you're not finna get nothing out of me. Not finna have me say nothing and then try to go back and say this, that, and the third. Girl, she kept it real short and sweet. That's all I'm gonna say. But Smiley, girl, I got a question. Okay, so when you initially posted that you were accepted onto Baddies and this, that, and the third, you love Natalie, la, 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 you got her name tatted. When you posted the initial tattoo, even though you say it's not a tattoo, but girl, chaboo. Anyways, when you posted that initially, in your caption, girl, Miss Smiley girl, Miss Big Back Mountain girl, you definitely said verbatim that if anyone tries Natalie, you were going to eat them up. But you really didn't eat her up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you asked her what happened, but when she kept it short and sweet with you and she was disrespecting Natalie in your face, you really wasn't with that girl. Like, what happened? That's what I'm saying. I feel like Smiley is very picky choosy, girl. That's just how I feel. Like, you real picky choosy, girl. You be so quick to buck up on them little girls, Strawberry, Mariah Land, girl. But when it comes to the real girls, to the real ones that you know gonna get in the field with you and probably eat you up in the fight, you don't want to get into it. But you know, child, let's move on. So Natalie's group actually ends up getting to the house first, girl. They get to the house. They are unimpressed. And honestly, so was I. The house was very outdated. And I just feel like, Zeus, girl, what are y'all using your money for? Like, because I know y'all got a big budget over there. Y'all revealed on the Breakfast Club that y'all make $20 million a season. Natalie has said it countless of times. I'm just trying to figure out, what is the budget being used for? Please enlighten me, because it's not for the houses. I mean, it's actually for the houses because y'all be getting like real estates and real houses. You know what I'm saying? But this house, it just wasn't it. It's just like, ugh, yuck. Me personally, I would have had to stay in a hotel, baby. Hotel resort me, please. Thank you. Girl, when I tell y'all, the more they walked through the house, the more irritated they looked, especially T. And you could tell T was kind of trying to be like a good sport about it. So she was like real quiet, but her face, y'all know that phrase, if my mouth don't say it, my face will. That's what T was giving. T was like, girl, I am not like, what is this, girl? She wasn't saying nothing, but her face very much gave, what am I doing here? Like, I couldn't imagine being in those girls' shoes and like living this super lavish lifestyle or this super luxurious lifestyle. And then like I come on a show with a multi-million-dollar company and I think that my lifestyle is going to be even more luxurious. And then it's like a complete downgrade than what I'm used to, girl. I would be upset. Okay, so the other girls pull up to the house, right? So the other girls pull up to the house, but before they even have the chance to get in the house, Chrisean meets them there. So Chrisean meets them there, and it's like, and girl, you could feel the intensity and you could just feel it through the screen, girl. Okay. Because that girl looked upset. She looked like she was ready to get active, this, that, and the third. So I don't know if you guys kind of been keeping up with the Baddies East Tea prior to the show, but Tesiki and Chrisean have done countless of lives, and Chrisean has been basically trying to put it out there that whoever tries her is going to have to go through her sister because she is pregnant. Okay. So this is what Chrisean had in mind going into this scene. So Chrisean immediately thought, you know, we already talked about this, that, and the third. This is what you going to do. And that's just that. You know what I'm saying? I can't get to them because I'm pregnant. So this is what you're going to do for me. Okay. But when Tesiki actually got to meet them and be on the bus with them on the way there, Tesiki realized these girls, for one, are very fragile. Two, they don't seem like they're on that type of time. And 3, they're like half my size. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could literally eat them up at the same time. But I don't want to do that because I'm going to come across as a bully. And that's something that's going to weigh heavy on my heart, basically, when the show is over or when the altercation is done with. This is what Tesehki is telling Chrisean. I can't do it. I can't do it, bruh. I'm sorry. I love you. I still want you to be happy. Tesehki even tried to compromise. She's like, listen, I'm going to confront them, but I'm going to tell them to apologize to you. I just don't feel comfortable getting active with them, pretty much. Like, Tesehki just didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I felt her on that because it's, be real. Be real. If Tesehki would have actually did it, she would have got a lot of backlash. And I feel like she's still getting backlash because people are like, oh, well, you and Chrisean made a pact, da-da-da-da-da-da. But it's like, if she confronts them and they're not on that type of time, both of them looked terrified. And we're going to get into that in a second. They both looked terrified, especially Vicky. Vicky her voice was shaking. She looked, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would she? She would have looked like a big bully. Did you see when Tesehki was towering over Vicky? It's like, why even try to go there with somebody who don't want to go there with you and that you know that you're gonna eat up? Why would I do that? That don't make no sense because I'm gonna come across as a bully. And again, Tesehki has to live with that. Chrisean don't gotta live with that. You know what I'm saying? Child, and I just feel like everybody is not like you, Chrisean. Like, if your sister is not like that, clearly she's like that. She'll get down if she has to. But if she's not like that to the point where she's going to get down with somebody who don't want to get down with her and who's literally pleading with her and telling her, no, I didn't mean it that way. I'm sorry. This, that, and the third. I don't want to. And you're still telling, like, Chrisean was pushing Tesehki, like, go get them, like, get that hoe. And it's like, Chrisean, you are a bully. Like, you are a big pregnant bully. Okay, so now that I talked about that, clearly I'm on Tesehki's side when it comes to the whole thing because I just feel like, yeah, you can be big and bad. You can be the best one in the room that knows how to get down. You know what I'm saying? You can have those hands, but at the end of the day, if you're using it for stuff like that where you know somebody don't even want to go there with you and they're literally pleading with you, their voice is shaking, you know what I'm saying? I get it. But let me just say this. I kind of understood Chrisean's frustration, not with Tesehki, but I understood her frustration with Vicky, and let me tell you why. Okay? One thing that would have made me mad, just like Chrisean, is Vicky sitting there and lying about liking the tweets. Oh, I swear I just scrolled and I accidentally liked it. Why are you lying? And this is my thing, right? If you don't want to get up there with me, if you don't want to get in the field with me, I understand. But at least tell the truth when I'm face to face with you. Like, at least tell the truth. Girl, you were being funny. Stop. Like, come on. Like, and then she's like, oh no, I swear, I was just on Twitter and I liked the tweets by accident. Girl, come on. Girl, please, girl, boo, bye, girl. I just don't understand. I don't understand, girl. It's just like that whole sob story of her accidentally, quote unquote, liking the tweets, that specific tweet about Chrisean. Because that specific tweet was basically Blueface trying to clown Chrisean for coming onto the show because she was pregnant. And, yeah. Right. So he was clowning her pretty much, and he was bringing up their child. Y'all know how Blueface was when she was pregnant. Absolutely no respect for Chrisean or the baby, right? So it's like you're liking these specific tweets about her, and she's in your face confronting you, and you're lying. That would have made me upset too, because it's like, girl, just tell the truth. Just tell the truth. You probably would have got something thrown at you anyway, but girl, at least stand on what you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to do something, stand on it. And speaking of standing on stuff, Anna Mac, I'm not going to lie. I like Anna Mac, but this episode kind of made me look at her a little bit different. Just a little bit, because it's really just like, You, clear as day, you commented on that post about her and said, oh, she been slow with laughing emojis, right? You said that. You already know that this girl does not mess with you like that. You already know she doesn't mess with you like that because she is under the impression that you let Cuzzo back into the auditions when she kicked Cuzzo out. Okay, so she already has a bad impression of you already. So you knew she did not like you already, and then you had the nerve to comment under a video of her and say, oh, she been slow. No, girl, you did not do that to try to be funny. She's like, oh, well, I did it as a joke. I really didn't mean it like that. Girl, you basically called her dumb. And are you lying? No. But are you standing on it? No, you're not standing on it, girl. Half of us think that Chrisean is slow, girl. And she is. It's not, it's not like it's nothing new. We've been knew this. The girl, she's a little, she's not really all the way there. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, girl, just stand on it, girl. You said it clear as day. You typed it. Laughing emojis and all. Girl, if it was a joke, you really should have put JK, 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 but you ain't do that, girl. You meant it, girl. So now that her sister and her are in your face, you're like backtracking and automatic. I thought that you were a little bit bolder than that, my boo. I thought you were just a little bit bolder than that, baby. Like, you really backtracked. You know what I'm saying? Child, automatic make me mad too, girl. Her and Vicky was blowing me on this part. And like I said, I do feel like Chrisean was being a bully. But like, if I was Chrisean, I would be getting frustrated too. Not to the point where I'm trying to get at them, but I would be getting irritated too. I would have just been like, y'all are pussy. Y'all are scary. Y'all are punks because y'all can't stand on what y'all said. I would have just left it at that. But child, Chrisean, y'all know Chrisean not like that, child. So girl, to sum up my feelings about that whole situation, Chrisean is Chrisean. Honestly, I feel like she gave us many signs during previous seasons that she was really like that. So I can't even say that her true colors are revealing. I just feel like now a lot of people are just seeing her for who she really is. And that's just Chrisean. Chrisean is Chrisean. I don't agree with her in the slightest. I feel like if somebody doesn't want to get down to you, they're literally pleading with you that they don't want to get down with you. They're sorry. They're this, they're that, and you're still pressing the issue and you're still trying to get them touched. It's just like, I feel like you're a little weird. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that, child. Tessiki, I really, I agree with her. I would have done the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she's just not, she's nice. She's nicer than Chrisean. That's really all that's all I can say. She's just nicer than Chrisean. Vicky on the Mac made me mad, girl. But anyways, let's just talk about when they went inside the house. So the other girls went inside the house. The girls that were on the bus, not Tessiki and Chrisean, they went inside the house. They were not impressed either. They started to, Vicky went upstairs to Natalie's room, girl. Her face is just her face, girl. She is terrified. Like I said, she is very, very scared. It's not funny. So she goes to Natalie's room. She's very scared. The girls can see that she is petrified, girl. It is all over her face. She can't even hide it to begin with. She was just crying like 2 minutes earlier. She's upset, okay? She is clearly upset. The cameras are in her face. This thing just happened to her. Chrisean just threw something at her. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? She was probably overwhelmed. It was all over her face, okay? So the girls are trying to ask her, like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What happened? What happened? What happened? When I tell y'all that Vicky is literally dancing around the question, like I'm talking about dancing around the question, like she really didn't directly answer the question. Like they literally had to keep asking her to get more specific than what she was getting for them to finally kind of get an understanding of what was happening. And Rolly saw right through it. Rolly was like, girl, because she Rolly was like trying to hear her out at first, but as soon as she said that she accidentally liked a tweet, Rolly was like, okay, you're about to piss me off now. Like, and that's how I was too, because I'm like, girl, why are you, just tell the truth. You were being shady. Like what? Anyways, that was that. Natalie was still trying to comfort her. Rolly wasn't going for it. Scotty was trying to be understanding too, girl. T just had a blank look on her face. And let's basically talk about something else, child, because I'm over that whole situation, girl. Anyways, so the girls are back downstairs. They're starting to take shots and talk about their club hosting. And then Tessiki and Chrisean comes in the house. And when I tell y'all it was up from there, that's literally what I meant. They immediately went over to Natalie, and Tessiki was playing no games. She was like, I was respectful to you, this, that, and the third. And she was like, but now I'm about to eat you up. Like, what's good? What's good? When I tell y'all that security favors Natalie so much over everyone else. And like I said, I know that she is the EP. I know that it is technically her show. But here's my thing. If that is the case, to where y'all are basically trying to manipulate fights and hold people back from getting to her, Natalie does not need to be on the show. Natalie, the episode before, no, 2 episodes before, literally talked about their mother. So you're telling me she can just talk about their mother, and then when they're trying to get their issue with her, they can't even get to her? They can't. What? What? I can just tell that security is going to upset me this season. Security is real picky choosy with who's allowed to get it in with who. I just don't like it. I don't like it. Literally, when Tessiki first came in and she was confronting Natalie, security was already being aggressive with her. Like, why are you trying to grab her already? She didn't do nothing, like, yet. But I'm just saying, like, they were not trying to let them get to Natalie at all. Even when they were they couldn't even really throw things at Natalie. When they were picking stuff up and trying to throw things, security was still the way they were protecting Natalie, girl. You would have thought that Natalie was the president of the United States, girl. It was just, I don't know. I feel like it was a little unfair and weird, because where was this energy when Natalie literally tried to lunge at Camila? You know what I'm saying? And knocked her into that couch. What happened then? Where were you then? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all came into the building right behind Natalie then, and y'all let her do it. And then second round, when Camila did the same thing to Natalie, you didn't even want to let Camila finish. You know what I'm saying? It's really, I could just tell that security is going to upset me this season, girl. Natalie's like, Chrisean, I was trying to protect you. Da-da-da. And that just made Chrisean even more upset. Chrisean was already mad from earlier with the whole Woah, Vicky and Automatic thing. I don't think Chrisean is going to play with you, Natalie. Like, anyways, that is where the episode ended. So that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell. That really summed up all of my feelings as a whole. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and go on my channel to my lives and catch the after party, because girl, we're lit, okay? And we're basically going to be recapping the episode, and it's going to be pretty fun. So just go ahead and do that. And yeah, it's Messy Maya. Bye. Yours, damn right, it's better than yours, I can teach you.